Michelle Sterling for Friends of Science Society. I just heard on the news this morning that there's been a rise in the number of suicides of kids aged 10 to 14. It's a terrible tragedy. I think a lot of it is the existential fear that people only have 12 years left because of climate change, but that's not true. That and the COVID lockdown is probably making a lot of people, especially young people, feel pretty crazy. I hope that if you're feeling that sad or depressed or hopeless, that you'll think twice. I spent many hours walking here by this river when I was young because my best friend committed suicide when I was 14. Left a deep scar. I think most people who have someone in their family who's chosen to take their own life would probably attest to that it's a pain that never really goes away. You always wish that you could have done something at the last minute to help them. So I guess maybe this is my way of trying to do for you what I couldn't do for her. I hope that you'll look at the different scientific perspectives that show that climate change is not a catastrophe. It's not an emergency. It's not a crisis. And we have lots of time. I hope you'll realize that when people are putting you in a pressure cooker and saying, you have to do this now because there's no tomorrow, that's a hard sell sales tactic. That's what fraudsters use when they're pushing people to lose all their savings on some kind of crazy investment. Climate change has been painted as a dire conflict between people who deny and people who comply. But in society, there's a broad spectrum of views and decisions that have to be made. And we have to be willing to hear all sides of the story. We have to be calm about it. We have to stop scaring children. So I hope if you are in a dark state that you'll reach out for help, because there are quite a few helplines now, quite a few people who can help you. And look for another day. You know, choose life. Choose life and think that tomorrow things can change. They can change in an instant, even in your darkest hour. So, for Friends of Science Society, I'm Michelle Sterling.